Guess who's back with another list that goes actually higher than 5. This is Magic Dragon's Top 10 Things I Wish Would Happen in Toontown Rewritten. Disclaimer: Toontown Rewritten is a private server for Disney's now closed game. Do not take this top 10 list too seriously, as Toontown Rewritten is working to recreate your Toontown experience. This video presents a list of ideas to blow your mind. Not really. It sucks balls to see one of your beloved games go from
Ever wondered what it would be like to live life as a toon?
To
Disney is shuttering Toontown on September 19th.
But why did Toontown close? Heading over to the CNN page, I find these words explaining it all. It reads, after 10 years and a significant drop in user numbers, Disney has decided to instead focus its resources on the more popular Club Penguin virtual world, which has about, 200 million subscribers? Man, I thought World of Warcraft had a lot of subscribers. Penguin Club dwarfs WoW's numbers by an insane amount. Lucky for us, Toontown Rewritten is here, and will be free to all. This wouldn't be so, however, if it was not for the awesome people out there that wanted to keep Toontown alive. Using their spare time to bring back Toontown to the masses is toontastic. So a round of applause for the staff members. Number 10. Toon Log. You know that thing in some games that records everything you've done? I'm sure you've seen it before. For example, this cheesy game I play called Dino D-Day keeps records of almost everything you've done for each character you've played. Imagine knowing how many boss battles you fought, or how old your toon was. A toon log might sound stupid to some, but there's currently records that we hold already, which was the, racing, fishing, and golfing. So, having everything else wouldn't be a big deal, would it? Number 9. Achievements. Well, this is on my list, but it's way low on my list, because it's not a big deal. Achievements would be pretty cool, just for something to do in the long run. You got 100 Mozart. Achievement. You did how many factories? Achievement. Shoot, get an achievement for just standing still for 5 minutes. Who cares? It's an achievement, right? Pick your nose and play with your balls. Go ahead and play that trolley, and the achievement is yours. All the achievements. Just can't wait. Number 8. Accessories overhaul. I'll probably get some hate for this, but I would use accessories in a way that benefits myself rather than style. What if your hat gave you +3 to throw damage, or the boots you have on increase your walk speed by 5%? I would love it if the accessories had bonuses rather than just the style fashion. Maybe Cogs can have a chance to drop equipment. It could suck or be good. Perhaps the CEO has the best chance for the best gear. Don't like what you picked up? Sell it at the gag shop for whatever bings it's worth. Maybe trade it with someone, but I highly doubt trading would ever be in Toontown Rewritten. But it's all good, right? Number 7. Unlockable difficulty. Beat the VP 1,000 times and don't want to fight his boring old self again? Have no fear. Hardcore mode is here. Experience the VP at the most insane. You beat the VP on hardcore mode? Well, hell yeah! Try Nightmare, yeah! Number 6. Field offices. Not many people like the field office buildings, but me, I love the FOs. I was already a max toon, so it gave me something to do, rather than, the usual boss run. The problem with field offices is there's no task for them. So of course, they're gonna clutter the streets, and no one wants to do them. If tasks were given out to do field offices, it would fix the problem completely. Plus it gives toons SOS cards, and it could be useful later on, because you never know when you're in a crappy spot. I don't know about you, but I get sick of doing buildings after a while. And being able to do a field office is a nice change of pace. I would love to see all the different kinds of field offices. You know what I mean? Boss, law, cash, not just sell. For example, a boss field office could reward you with a cannon that shoots the cog straight up into the air, then lands down dealing half the damage of a normal pink slip. Or a cash field office gives many versions of the CFO's Unite reward. Heck, even the Lobot Field Office could allow you to summon a field office of the same level from the location that you won the Lobot Field Office in. The possibilities are endless. I know that it's not a priority on their list, but you know, I mean, it was supposed to be a thing that Toontown was working on. I have no idea why they stopped. They only released the Cellbot and that was it. They gave up on it. Let's hope maybe we'll see the rest of them in the future. Number 5. Better chat system. A while back, I made a video about how much Toontown chat system sucks. Now don't get me wrong, I care about everyone's safety on the internet just as much as the next guy. But if I can't tell my frickin' friend how many more cogs I need to finish a task, why even have a chat system to begin with? The whole purpose of a chat system is to communicate, but half the time, your message is blocked. This game is heavy on saying numbers, and forces everyone to say ridiculous crap like pine, tree, hive, 10, 2 eyes for 11, dozen for 12, and so on. And people nowadays just use Skype to avoid the chat system. I guess it's not as bad as being chatless. Imagine having only speed chat phrases like back in the day. Man, back in the day it was so damn frustrating to tell anyone anything that wasn't a secret friend. Number 4. Special events. Remember stuff like Operation Cellbot Storm or New Year's marathons? Special events would be awesome and give toons who have finished everything something to look forward to in the future. It also helps bring toons together to do stuff, and meeting new friends is always a nice factor. Many fan sites use special events to create different ways to enjoy Toontown while making it fun for everyone. Wouldn't it be awesome if there was an Easter egg hunt and you turned in a set amount of eggs to buy a special shirt or some shit? If anything, give the rabbits something. Cats can go black in October, and I've seen plenty of hackers who have made toons black and were not cats, so I'm sure it's possible to give all toons a special event. Anything but Toon Troopers showing up to parties to give out beings. Man, that's so lame. I could easily get beings with fishing or a just for fun task. I'd rather see Toon Troopers helping toons out with buildings and boss battles. But if anything, it's no big deal. At least we all know cats will have an event no matter what. Number 3. Fishing, racing, sucks. It's no big secret. I hate the racing and fishing on Toontown. It's boring and repetitive. Of course fishing can be easily fixed by simply making it a little more easier to obtain that last trophy. That way, some guy doesn't have to sit there fishing 24/7 for the next month trying to catch the devil ray. Shoot, it took some of us over a year to max fishing, and most of us just get stuck at 136 because fishing is just that atrocious. Fishing is so boring that there's even a fishing program called Joe Fish that will do the fishing for you. That's how bad fishing is in Toontown. Some guy had to create a program just to endure the last 8 fish. And racing isn't that great either. You slip, and slide all over the place. The tracks are repetitive and hideous to look at. The items blow balls and do little to improve the fun factor. I have no idea what would be done with racing that wouldn't, you know, take a complete overhaul. Maybe drop the wins and qualifications down by half. That way, you can get it over with as soon as possible and move on to the more fun stuff Toontown has to offer. Number 2. Better Friends List. Please keep in mind that I'm working with limited footage, so I don't have much to show on this topic. Everyone should be familiar with the limited friends list on Toontown. If it could be doubled, or even have no limit, that would be great. Then you wouldn't have to worry about deleting your old-time pals that you're hoping to death would come back online, but seem to never do. And it would be easier to make new friends, knowing you have no space limitations, as many toons always tell others their friends list is full. I hate having to delete old friends, because some of them come back. Not much else to say about this, other than a bigger friends list would be tits. Before we get to my main pick, let's look at some honorable mentions. Number 1. Lag. I don't have much footage to show lag on Toontown, but trust me, it was bad. If you did not expect this to be number 1, then you probably haven't played Toontown long enough. Rubber banding and horrible lag plagued the Nutty River District. The CEO having to be the worst out of all this when it comes to lag being a big deal. Doing a CEO in River was suicide, and normally results in every new Toon's death. The CEO would run you over despite hitting the off button, because lag would hold you there, regardless of your lightning fast reflexes. In the CFO, when the boss was red, lag could get so bad that the CFO would get his helmet back before anyone had a chance to pick up a goon and throw it. And let's not even get into the gag shuffle. Any Toon that's been to River can tell you about that. But with all seriousness, the lag was horrible, and made it more of a chore to play Toontown, rather than enjoying it. Lag forced most of us to go quiet, which means to go into a district with little to no Toons. When you experience a no-lag boss run, it spoils you into not wanting to do any more river runs ever again. Well, that ends my top 10 things I wish would happen in Toontown Rewritten. I would like to give a big shout out to everyone who made Toontown Rewritten possible. That and also Toontown Infinite, for taking the time to bring back such a classic to the masses. And remember, not to take this list too seriously. I'm not asking for any of what I said to actually happen. Plus, the devs got their plates full of fixing bugs before the game actually goes live. Thanks for watching, and see you in Toontown Rewritten, or Infinite, whichever one you feel like investing your time in.
Toon Trooper, what a life for me. I run around with my junk hanging out, nobody questions me.
Man, there's gotta be a way out of here.
He looks like he needs some help. Sir, do you need some assistance?
Get lost, freak. I don't need your help.
Oh well. Toon Trooper, what a life for me. I run around with my junk hanging out, nobody questions me. Randomly at your party, stupid shit is happening. I get paid minimum wage, Toon Trooper life for me.
I hope, Meow, someone helps us with this Meow building.
I see some weirdo without pants heading our way, but I'm not really sure.
I run around with my
Sounds
junk
kinda
hanging out,
shady.
nobody questions
What should we
me.
do?
Kinda too late for that.
Why, hello there, ma'am.
Oh my.
Stay away, I got pepper spray.
Oh well. Toon Trooper, what a life for me. I run around with my junk hanging out, nobody questions me. Randomly at your party, stupid shit is happening. I get paid minimum wage, Toon Trooper life for me.